There we go.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme.
Alright, here it is, finally finished. This is the Ticonderoga class cruiser. And special thanks to LesDIY DE for sponsoring this video. They are a company from Hong Kong who produce these off-brand LEGO kits, and it actually comes with a lot of spare parts. I'm not sure why, maybe a couple I forgot to put on, who knows. It also comes with a Seahawk, and it does come with a stand, which is actually pretty back heavy, and I don't recommend you actually include this, not necessary at all. So now it's upright, and you can use this to fly around the cruiser. The Ticonderoga also has this helipad in the rear, so you could just plop it down there. And this is actually a pretty massive ship. Like online you think it looks small, but actually it takes up a lot. But yeah, let's get started here in the front. So in the front we have the bow of the ship, nicely shaped. And down below we have the bulb protrusion down there. And here's how it looks like from the side. They also include this piece for the anchor. And then over here we have the 5-inch naval gun, which is posable so you can move it to the side and even angle the gun upwards. So it can provide some artillery fire. And you can put the gun back down there. There is another 5-inch gun in the rear as well. Then in the front we have some chains that go up to the anchor, and there's actually a stud here so you can put up a mast. And then next up here we have the VLS, the vertical launching system, and they basically fire out missiles, and there is another set in the back. And then next up here we have the bridge for the superstructure, and I don't know if it's supposed to do this or not, but it's kind of like angling towards the front. And then we have some radars, 2 dishes on top, and a panel in the front. Yeah, you can check out all that detail. We have the 2 masts. And then down at the bottom we have some lifeboats up in there, the crates. And the ship also has these smaller boats that are mounted on the side. And then over here we have the Phalanx Sea Whiz system. This is a close-in weapon system, and the design for this is pretty good for LEGO. Although it can't angle upwards, just horizontally. And then on top we have these 2 antenna poles like that. And now let's move further down the ship, so here's how it looks like from the back view. And then over here is the helipad, where you can put the Seahawk in, just land it like that. And they also have this door for the helicopter hangar, and this door does swing open, though in real life it's a sliding door, so maybe you could just remove the whole thing. Now I was curious if it can actually fit in the Seahawk, which built as it is, it can't fit in because the rotor blades. And it's also fold up the tail,
Seahawk.
which does fold up in real life. And now we can try to insert it in, so yes, it indeed can fit in the Seahawk inside. And to close up the hangar door, you can just rotate it that way, and then you'll see it gets stuck so you do need to flex the walls a little bit for it to go in. And there's some netting on the sides for the helipad, nice detail. And for some reason they added this black piece, and I have no idea what that's for, but it's next to the VLS. And then here's the back, 5-inch gun, and behind that we have some Harpoon anti-ship missile launchers like that. And we have this white flag hanging, and yeah, it's supposed to be an American flag, but there is no sticker for that. You'll have to print that on your own. And on the other side there's a pair of antennas like that. And you can see the bottom rudders and the propellers, which actually look pretty great and they spin pretty well. Yeah, definitely a very nice detail on the bottom. And then here's the rest. Alright, so now I'm going to lift this guy up so you guys can see what it looks like on the other side. Alright, so here it is. It's pretty similar but slightly different. Like right over here you can see some of these white radar domes like that. And then this little thing. You know, it was actually pretty tricky to put this in, this like black piece, because it actually sticks out. Well, in the manual it shows it flush, but yeah, you can kind of jam it in there. And then we have the lifeboats right there, fouling Sea Whiz, and I really like the flat texture on the deck, it makes it seem streamlined. And then here is the other side. And actually just realized I'm missing the anchor. Like, I remember building it, but I think it fell off at one point. Yeah, it's a pretty good model, and if you guys want to display this, they have these two black stands at the bottom. Now for the stand, it was missing this one green piece. Maybe I lost it or it just didn't come with it, but it seems to be fine without it. And let's see what happens if the ship does not have a stand at all. Let's see if it can support its own weight. So here it is without the stands, and apparently it can actually hold itself quite well. Except in the rear, the propeller is the weakest link, so it's going to move off to the side since it doesn't have space. But apparently the rudders are holding it up just fine. And if you look at it from the bottom, you can see the middle part is just floating in midair. But yeah, it definitely looks pretty cool, and I prefer the look without the stand, to be honest. And then here's how the ship looks like from above. I always wondered what a Lego ship model would be like, so that's why I decided to get this set from LesDIY. This set is also surprisingly durable. Like, I could just lean it to the side and nothing's really coming off, which is quite strange, although there are some weak points like the turret and the mast. If you just bump it, they will come off, but yeah, definitely it's a robust model. Like, you can even make it do the Cobra maneuver. Cobra. And the set was designed by DarthDesigner. Now, one thing I have a question is why does it come with 3 of these extra bulbs when there's already 1 here? So why do we need 1, 2, 3 more when this set only needs 1? I probably overlooked some instructions, but even the material list only has 1. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's probably going to be my last video reviewing these Lego sets on Minecraft Null Day Force, because honestly they're kind of painful to make, and I'm not talking about mentally. It is literally painful for me to make. Like, the tips of my fingers, they get really sore and you can see they're peeling off. It genuinely hurts to make these sets, and now it's going to take a week for it to heal, so please hit that like button. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a Lego ship, definitely the Ticonderoga class looks really nice. Now, one feature of the ship that is advertised is that you can actually remove the bottom hull, so it can lie flat, so let's go test it out. Yeah, that is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. This one comes off nicely at least. Okay, this one comes nicely as well. But then these parts here, you'll have to manually take it apart one by one. That's gonna be a bit tricky. Now, to be fair, when DarthDesigner was explaining his model, he actually disassembled the front part first from the middle, then took off the bottom, so maybe that would work better. And here's how it looks like without the bottom hull installed. I did film this before I was building the red hull, so that's why I had the pieces in the back. Look at the front. That's, the hull's damaged. But I'm gonna disassemble this model anyways. And here's what it looks like destroyed. Now let's rebuild it.